You're listening to the E-Commerce Minute, your daily dose of e-commerce and tech news, presented by Sumo Heavy. Here's your host, Bart Mraz.
This is the E-Commerce Minute for October 19th, 2017. Indiegogo opens a marketplace for creators.
Crowdfunding site Indiegogo made a big announcement this week. Startups who use the site to raise money for their ideas will now also be able to sell their goods on the site once they're in production. And in a bigger twist, Indiegogo is opening a new platform called Indiegogo Marketplace, where they'll sell goods that were successfully crowdfunded elsewhere. For the troubles, Indiegogo will get between 10% or 15% of the sale price of the product in the process. Dave Mandelbrot, the company's CEO, told Recode, when the company originally launched, the original goal was just to make it easier for the founders. Launching the marketplace is really the last step to ensure that once they have a product, it's ready for purchase. The idea, the company said in a separate statement, is to help you get the clever innovations that you just can't find anywhere else. Indiegogo's move follows Amazon's decision a few years back to create Amazon Launchpad, a storefront that features novel products that it said at the time were being funneled its way by more than 25 VC firms, accelerators, and crowdfunding platforms, including Andreessen Horowitz, Y Combinator, and Indiegogo.
Woo! That's fun. Well, the competition to Kickstarter pretty much made it clear they're never going to be a store, right?
Right.
Which is kind of interesting, but I like this step. I like the idea of this. I mean, how many things have you seen on Indiegogo? You're like, or Kickstarter, where you ordered it, and then show up 4 years later.
Yeah, and I've been burned a few times, so I go, that's really neat. And then you think to yourself, well, how do I bookmark this? How do I find, how do I go back to this? Just, because maybe I don't want to put the money in to help fund it, but I certainly am interested in the product. So this is neat. So I looked on the page, and it's basically a nice selection of stuff that's already in production. I like it.
Good. Yeah, I'd rather have that. I mean, I've got burned a few times. I'm like, there's a few things I'm like, this would be kind of cool if I have it in like 2-3 months, right? I mean, that's the biggest problem with this. Mm-hmm. They create it and where it disappears.
I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting on a Kickstarter. Now I'm going to blame you for this because you told me about this really cool. You in your usual way, go, look what I got, and you showed me that pocket tripod for your phone.
Oh yeah, what the hell?
Okay, I'm now 2 phones down, and I'm still waiting for the pocket tripod for I think my iPhone 5S8.
Sorry about that.
They keep sending me emails. They're like, here they are. They're coming out of the warehouse. And I'm like, at this point, I'm out $20 for this thing. Okay, not a big deal. But I've had other Kickstarters, and you as well. We've Kickstarted things that just they never show up.
Yeah. So that's always kind of. I think it's a good step for Indiegogo where people got burnt so much because we've been using it for a while. I like some of the products.
There's some great stuff in it. So I did a little comparison between the Indiegogo Marketplace and the Amazon Launchpad. I think the product selection here is actually better.
The Amazon stuff, I think they're very curated, and Amazon makes sure that it gets delivered, so it's a little different, right?
Right. Like Amazon, there's a lot of like food products, juices, and little chargers and things. The stuff in Indiegogo seems a little bit more ambitious, bigger, more, I would say, more complicated electronic stuff. Whereas the Amazon stuff just seems pretty, kind of basic stuff that you would find on the rest of the site.
Exactly. That's interesting.
Yeah. All right. Anything else? Because I'm I'm going down the rabbit hole here. I could look at this all day.
I know.
All right. Anything else?
I guess keep on funding things.
Keep on funding things. Just not us. Just not you and I. All right. That's your e-commerce minute for today. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. That's it for today. If you like the show, make sure you add us as a favorite and share this with your friends. Please follow us on social media @Sumo Heavy. And finally, if you've got a question, comment, or suggestion for the show, call us on Anchor. Until next time, we'll see you on the next e-commerce minute.
The podcast you just heard was recorded with Anchor. If you want to make your own, download the Android or iOS app completely free from anchor.fm/podcast. That's anchor.fm/podcast.